Are you insane? Are you freaking kidding me? So the next lecture is going to about step event in GameMaker and the transition to other systems that already have only the step event. Well, pretty much only the step event, like Godot, for example. When you create a new project, in the code you can't access other things but the step event, right? So the problem is that the kids don't know the step event, and this lecture is about step event and transition from step event to other similar systems that have only the step event, which isn't actually called step event. So it's basically processing stuff in every frame. So, and you also need to be careful. If you write something here, it can mess up your system. So I have already given that lesson in 2 schools like 5 weeks ago, but now I'm trying to put together this huge video which is educational, but I have no idea what it is myself. Like I know what that is in GameMaker, but there are other engines also there in the step event that have only the step event. So let's say we create a scene and we add attach script. So and we do something. It has the process, right? So in Godot 4.5 it automatically gets us some functions called every frame. Delta is the elapsed time. So this is called every frame. It already put it for us in Godot 4.5, and this also is called every frame. I'm not sure how accurate this is, but let's say we have this. At the moment there is nothing there, so we have this green object, green box, and we should be able to move it around with both arrow keys and mouse already. When we put the mouse, it goes to the mouse, and we also can move it left and right with the arrow keys. But if we put something to the step event, it will do it every frame. Let's say like let's say it falls down very slowly every frame. So let's see if it so it's like a gravity. We put very fast, we put some gravity there, so it's always moving down. You can see it's slowly moving down every frame. So it doesn't matter what we do. We can do anything else, but it's always trying to fall down. Well, unless I'm moving upwards faster. So maybe it wasn't that visible. Let's put it 6 times faster. So now you can clearly see that every frame it is moving downwards. It's falling down. So of course this speed is so great that it doesn't let it happen, but it will start to fall down again. So that's it. That's what's happened. And here we can do the same thing, right? We can add some object, right? Let's add like ball or something, and then we can also make it fall down every frame if we want. But here we also need to have a light and a camera, but the step event is the same, right? So let's add camera, and let's add light. Camera and light. And now it's like a setup scene. Let's see where the camera is pointed. Let's make sure that the camera actually sees the ball. So now every frame we can make that that the ball will move down. Let's see. Okay, it already put automatically this process function. So we can put like position dot y plus equals. Let's see. I don't remember whether this function names or position names or it goes upwards quite fast. So let's say here it's the y-axis is the opposite, but I'm quite happy with this result. Now we can see it will start to move downwards slowly. So we can adjust and make it better. But I wanted to show the step event in Godot also. So let's see. Let's select this. Let's move it up, and it should go through in front of our camera downwards. Just because we put something to the step event. So it's like really powerful. It's called every frame. But it's quite crazy trying to explain it to kids, because this is already like coding and stuff. And for example, if you write here like create the file, or it will mess up the system. It will try to create like millions of files and stuff. So you need to know what you're doing. So it is quite crazy, but at this point we already understand this one, and this like key element and is linking to the other systems. You can put all these events here and stuff, which we already do in the next lessons in Godot. So yeah, I think I kind of even managed to explain it. It is like me trying to explain, hoping to compose educational video. So yeah, it's already quite a good game, right? For kids, they can move stuff around with code, if you know what I mean. So yeah, and you can do it in any engine, in any game engine. I haven't tried all of them, but many of them you can do that. Okay, thanks for watching this attempt.